Oh my god, it's trial time. All rise
Oh,
for whatever.
sorry.
Oh no. I dropped my phone.
Last trial, I've come up with us.
Oh, look, he's even joined you in the circle of truth, the circle of trust.
Well then,
Listen up. If
what do you want?
figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win.
Okay.
We win.
If you can't, then I win.
And you know what that means.
Waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Well, bears don't talk, so...
Right. Except for Yogi.
Yeah. Hey, boo-boo.
Oh.
We're going into a special class trial here, boo-boo.
Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Yes. I love how
Fucking idiot.
the first thing is said goes right into the trial.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence.
James,
I know I'm right.
let Jesus take the wheel. This is...
You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
The fuck? What is this shit?
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Alright, this game wants to be mean.
You guys have all been...
We work together. I have evidence. So I tell you.
This game wants to be mean.
Evidence that proves everyone. What? This doesn't make
any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of...
Oh!
Okay.
So close.
Alright, so I have to get rid of all of them. Alright. This is gonna suck because I'm doing this with a fucking DualShock 3.
I have evidence. So I tell you.
Remember, you can slow it down too if you need to. I know it uses focus, but...
Wait, this doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Got it. Boom.
Yeah. The top one was the one that was spinning, that was long enough to block it.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Riggedy, riggedy, red, son!
Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
Alright, that's Hina's... Okay, so that's Hina's picture.
Oh.
And Celeste is back there being a fucking creeper.
Right, she... Look at Sakura, she's just like... look at the demon eye! Look at the fucking demon eye! She's like, who's coming?
Yep.
God, them shorts on Junko.
Right. He got a booty.
Right.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right?
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Yeah, I like to hold on to it and fold it up in my pocket.
Yep, no hero.
Ooh, Sayaka's winking at you.
She's... Oh, look in the back. Look at Toko.
Yep.
Oh god, Makuru. Look at Makuru. It's fucking frightening looking.
Stone cold.
Pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning, and the mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture,
Look at Mondo.
he's the only one.
God, Makuru looks so scary.
As long as we're
She is the ultimate soldier.
Right.
you my photo as well.
I think this is the best. Yeah.
Oh,
With the old shuriken to the fish.
Yup.
Each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yakuwa, give it over.
Hand it over.
See that fucking uppercut?
Right, just uppercutting the
To a
shit out of that
fish.
fish. That's a. Look at Celeste just back there again, man.
And Coco fucking
She's
creeping.
always in the same stance, but this is pleasant.
Right. Mondo with a
Wait
spear
a
one.
minute. Huh. Hey, James.
Nope. You have to hold it in until the end of the trial.
There's a thing I noticed. I noticed the thing.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
I noticed the thing.
And on top of that,
Right. Everyone looks good in the bathing suit. I know.
Exactly.
No, I assure you, they're quite real.
what are you talking about?
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. Is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Well, so now she speaks. Can you guess what it is?
Hold on. Oh. Amnesia. They all have amnesia. That's why they don't remember anything. I mean, that's pretty, yeah, I mean...
Now I understand.
And we're not talking about the Pokemon move.
Right, and...
Right. Fucking Slowpoke.
I love Slowpoke.
We'd all
Did you see that song that they made for Slowpoke?
Yeah. pretty awesome.
I was enchanted by that. I was just like, man.
I didn't know Slowbro had a Mega.
A cult?
Mm-hmm. Mega Slowbro?
Right, he goes into the shell.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah, we all lost. That's just
Yeah, that was an Omega Ruby. I mean, I'll admit, and I think it's kind of a universal thing, a lot of people were really kind of underwhelmed with Omega Ruby.
Oh, I didn't like X and Y.
Really?
No.
Well, I know a lot of people that do. Well, at least the ones who played the game, like, super competitively.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost.
Look at Monogruba, he's just like,
Yeah, he's posing for the camera. That's all.
That's a great idea for a tattoo.
Everything that's happened.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
What did you do before you came here?
You won't figure that part out until later.
Things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Yeah,
It's nothing like that.
Yeah, full frontal.
full.
Talking about my first porno video
It's a video
starring her.
of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
No, everyone but you.
I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
There you are.
And those titties.
Right.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, can you prove you haven't?
Anyway to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
What's a condition, hero? But okay.
Right, it's close.
Right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in the school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me, I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, it does have everything you need.
Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes.
This is just going back and forth now.
Right.
Remembers? You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What? It just spins around.
Right, fucking Shaggy over here.
Like Zoinks, man, we're stuck here forever.
We really?
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If
Kiss point.
it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skull and messed with your brain? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I can already see how this is going to be a real long one.
Yeah, it's 2 parts.
You with the head.
Yep.
Taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Alright.
This is getting so...
Oh, I thought that was gonna freeze on me. Woo!
Yeah, I panicked for a bit.
Same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the master
Oh, this is a long one.
here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Got him.
No, it's wrong.
Oh no, he's here.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma.
Hina was there. Why didn't she chime in?
Right.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. the mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that
Are you chilly?
A little bit.
one of us.
But I like it that way.
Why?
I'd rather cover up a little bit
Makoto told us Monokuma
than
said
be sweating my fucking balls off like a lot of the other times when we recorded.
Yeah.
Plus, I have this wonderful Zelda blanket that Margaret bought me.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I might have to make a pee break soon.
Uh-oh.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
How do you know? You don't fucking remember anything.
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
Don't blame me, bitch.
Bitch, you better put that fucking... What?
It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
It was thanks to fucking Alter Ego.
The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Halfway into the trial.
How much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No.
No, that's how you got born.
The good old donkey punch.
Yep. That's how your mom.
Makoto?
The other wounds, the older wounds.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right? It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
It makes perfect sense.
She had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
she denied me
No.
before I could even say anything.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? Listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
She had a little,
She had a little quiver.
Right, she, started
Oh!
jumping to the other side of the fence, if you know what I mean.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Oh, I
Oh.
missed that terribly.
You didn't deny me this time.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything.
Alright, now I know where it's at.
Mukuro was the ultimate.
She must have been in 100 different. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Got it. Wow.
Like, probably like right before it was about to go away.
Right.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually,
Oh my.
maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Yo, sex training.
I mean, he's just like, shut.
Right. Don't tell anybody.
God.
So we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him about my closet full of kinky stuff.
In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Those are some boobies.
But if that's what...
A little too big, honestly.
Then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What happened last night, huh?
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the
Just noticed that about the mask.
What?
Look at the top.
Yep, it's a...
Monokuma's eye.
Yep.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusama. At least, that's what I think.
Oh, do you?
Do you
Do you?
have evidence that might convince me otherwise?
I mean, to be honest, I thought it was a man at first.
No, a man wouldn't pose like that.
He's right. Mukuro had that tattoo right there on the hand. At first, I thought it was possible that they could be. She could have been wearing gloves, but
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusama.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot?
Oh, shot the wrong one.
Or could it be
Ooh.
this?
Oh my.
scandalous.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, that was just a Debbie Downer right there. I swear I had it. Then I immediately came out of nowhere.
Yep.
Oh, this game just made a fucking enemy now.
Hand? Or the left hand?
Making me look bad on my own channel. I thought I had it too. Cause like, I could be like, yeah.
You never saw their face, so you can't have any idea. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusama.
What? I missed it that time.
Another part of the attacker. Oh?
Is it the right hand or the left hand?
Maybe the right or perhaps.
Or maybe it was the booty.
Right. I think it's the booty.
You never.
Let me see these booties.
So you can't have any.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusama.
Got it.
Damn, man, that made me look bad as hell. Bad as hell.
You're just rusty, James. It's okay.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand.
Wounds all over her body.
And there was...
Blatantly showed you her hands.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got it. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so...
Right. We were tearing that ass apart.
Mm-hmm. That Monokuma booty.
It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Eh.
No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Show me.
Ooh.
What do you think?
This booty.
Show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
James.
This is when she shows you. This is
Hold me.
when she shows you.
Hold me.
Look.
Oh my god.
Your hands!
Gasp.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Damn.
My scars should suffice as proof.
I wouldn't even said anything and just took off my glove and threw it at Monokuma.
Right.
Like here.
And it would just been like,
No,
hoo-hoo.
I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Aww.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Somewhere?
Got him.
To hide a
There's a way. There's a place. There's a place. Totally a place where you could. A biolab.
Nope. The kitchen.
Damn right. Stick that bitch in the oven.
Kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof. I got it! What makes me so sure, the tarp that we found in the garden, when I was checking it over again, I noticed something.
Oh yeah, I could have a battle.
I noticed that some...
Oh, it says
I could have a rap battle now. Woo!
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Nitpicky bitch, I'm saving your life right now.
Right.
So when
Don't be an ass.
the body to the garden, They must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly
That's just a wild guess.
Oh.
Here's your evidence. Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say? Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
La la la, I can't hear you.
Such a child.
That's a whole lot of face right there. just ignore him.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Oh, he's trying to throw you off, Steve.
What do you think? I'm talking about your family. Don't tell me you
Aw.
forgot about
There's the star of the next game. I mean,
His sister.
she's the main character in
Cool. His mom's pretty.
in another episode.
His sister's a cutie pie, but his mom's really pretty.
Why are you bringing that up now?
your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really
Which I don't know.
safe, as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, this part.
Oh.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Oh no! I thought the game froze up on me again.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Tempo up.
Sure about this?
Final strike.
I'm not listening!
Oh. Oh shit!
Oh wow. Oh
I
James.
didn't fucking look at that.
James.
That's fine. It takes it back here.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
I didn't even pay attention to that. Right. Oh, my little heart. I don't think I even lost a heart.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Jesus. There should be 10.
Oh, I did lose health. Oh shit.
Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far.
1,
Sayaka.
2,
Junko.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then 10.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it. The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared,
Well, if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
including Monokuma's executions. There have apparently been 10 deaths. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than
Oh my god.
One of them is still alive.
What about it? The same person was killed twice.
Killed
Twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far.
How do you kill a person twice?
And then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
I know how.
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still,
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
What?
Stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Yuko's totally delusional.
I think this is the last. Nope. This is. Oh god, that was a whole lot of bare face.
She was like,
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
nope.
Junko Enoshima?
Yes.
Leon Kuwata?
Oh, it got me.
Chihiro Fujisaki? Mando Owada?
Oh, I can like absorb them through the thing.
Hifumi Yamada?
Celestia Lu, or maybe. No, there's no way anyone was murdered.
Oh, so this one's
Alright,
gonna
be ready.
Fun. This one's gonna be fun.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was?
Absorb me.
Was it Sayaka
Nope.
Maizono?
It's gonna be right over here.
Junko Enoshima?
Got it.
Leon Kuwata?
Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Celestia Lu, or maybe.
No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Got it. It makes sense.
Junko, wasn't her
It makes
very
sense.
similar to Mukuro?
What do you mean?
It makes perfect sense.
That paint shot.
Right.
Remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
And the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only
They
things.
still don't know who killed her though.
That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
I knew it.
You didn't know anything, Steve.
I called it a few episodes ago that that's what happened. That they
You
used her
don't
body.
know. You don't
That they
know.
used her body. I said it. Everyone go back and reference that. We have it on video.
Don't let him get a big head.
So then,
It just made sense. Junko was the only one that...
What, can you name who killed her?
Well, no, I don't know who did that, but...
Been 10 victims, but 9. Which
I did have a feeling. I was like, it's just too weird. The nails. It was the nails and the hair.
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's.
She got a nice collarbone.
Oh, she has to. She's a model.
I love that collarbone.
Oh my god.
So
Oh, he's sad. Here's the last truth battle.
Let's do it.
Truth bullet battle.
This is the final battle.
the body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
Oh wait, was that what did that say?
Made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Might have been the second one.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No, it's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds.
Damn, like,
Everything in her
ugh.
profile is
She was like she was the average height for a girl, but she was tiny.
Right, she's tiny as shit. Like 97 pounds? That is like nothing.
She knows how to ration.
Well, yeah, being that small, but I find it very... She had to have, like, not been, like, sustained any injuries, because... What are we doing? Yup.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the
But finish your thought.
In order for her to survive, she couldn't take any injuries. She's too tiny. No matter what you want to say, a tiny person like that, man or woman,
does seem to
could easily be injured very, very badly. Anyone weighing that little and being that tall...
She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Yep.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Jesus.
Just fucking got railed.
Boots.
The boobs, maybe.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
No, it ain't wrong.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You have
Ooh.
Have you, Makoto?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
Right, no, don't, yeah.
Right,
I was just about to give up, but since you said
shit.
something, you can show me some titty.
I mean, that will definitely...
Right.
Absolutely died.
How about you show me that burnt hand again?
Right.
They give
I
me
have
the
a
old
thing
reach
for-
around.
I have a thing for, you know, horrendous third-degree burns.
Kind of survivor story.
I think we need.
Especially when they give you the old reach around.
Oh.
Let's assume.
No,
is
thank you.
alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Boom, boom, ba, boom.
Wait a minute.
Boom, boom, ba, boom. Yeah, what do you think it is, Steve?
Um,
Nope. Nope.
replicate. What?
It's once I find the letter, you'll find out.
Replica? Replace? 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 The fuck is happening?
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switch places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
What?
Would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing. That had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah. You're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Right, that's my question. Unless they had
When she was
somehow dolled her up in a wig.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched.
It's not even that. It is that you have to have the e-handbook.
So maybe they'll.
Right.
I got
Switched
it!
at the beginning?
Two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
How the fuck does...
Then we'd already met her?
I had a normal conversation with her.
About what? Donuts?
Right.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference.
It is her. By two things.
Easily allow the two of them to switch.
And you'll find out
But Mukuro.
here soon.
Well,
You'll find out.
can I say my thing?
What thing?
She could have
Well, the pictures.
or something.
We never saw Junko's face in those pictures.
Right.
We saw Mukuro's face,
Nails found on the hands of
but we never saw Junko's. And the nails!
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation,
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out
Glory hole.
the photo. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole
He's
thing
broken
was
again.
set up from the very beginning?
He's gonna just go boop, boop, boop.
Right. See smoke coming out of his ears.
Making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Aww.
Lost the will to fight back.
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
And why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity. As if
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity. When did I do that?
Oh.
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
Oh, I thought that was the cat back there. Like, why is the feet back there moving?
Oh no. No cat back there.
What?
Oh.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko.
And you couldn't see her face in any of the pictures. It was always covered up. I thought it was just something weird with the one picture where Taka was covering her face, but then you couldn't, she was turned around or turned in a different angle or something in every single picture.
We met was an imposter.
Alright, here's the last one.
Here we go.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
Get it.
That's impossible.
The group photo.
Prove it?
I'm sweaty!
Oh.
I got that one right.
The video
Bitch.
Bitch.
You did the same thing with this group photo. I noticed it just a while ago.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Comparing the photos.
Ruh-roh.
In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about that?
These nuts!
Got him! You can't see her face at all.
You see your booty, though.
Oh, yeah.
I got it! Junko's face, the one thing common to every...
Okay, we know this. Can we? Oh, she even has her gloves on still.
Yep.
Poor girl.
thing.
You know, she
Look
don't
at
get
fucking Leon just.
fucking photobombs everything.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? On top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in
Yep,
mind,
she's right there.
which is why you had to have, because if we could have seen her, that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
Xanadu.
Everything
That's the name of the Smash community up in Baltimore or some shit.
Yes, it is. Yep.
The Xanadu streams.
Killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation.
Wow.
She's the truth.
Okay.
And the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
The identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No!
All right.
Hold on!
While they're trying to deny it, there's no more room for debate. You don't
Right, let's pull the lever already.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I gotta do the cloning, the closing case.
Closing. Yep. Okay.
More. pulling the body out? Killer is running away. Oh, I guess it's this one. It's holding the mask in their hand.
Well, that's them putting it on the head.
Oh. No.
Is there any other one? None? Okay.
The body's laying on the ground with everyone around it. Burn and charred, I'm assuming. Wow, they gave you a lot of weird pieces. Alright, let's try it.
You!
I think I fucked up.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima.
Or in Japan, she's the ultimate gal.
Oh, is that what it is?
But that wasn't the real Junko.
She's what girls her age in Japan act
Try
like
to
personality, like, so she is.
They want to be blonde and pretty.
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusawa. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko Enoshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Damn, she spread those legs.
Right?
For that body.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me.
Alright, so I did get it right.
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Yeah.
And then?
Then she got blue.
Tick,
Fucking blown.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Oh.
Oh, he's giving himself a hug.
Got it.
The real Junko Enoshima.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I just thought that they just took her body.
What do you...
What? Are you broken again?
Beep boop.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
Oh, wow. Okay. I really got to admit.
You're an endangered species or something.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
This is exactly flip-flop of what I thought the situation was going to be.
You really think the story would end once we reach the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
You might want to turn up the volume.
Well, look at you, bitch. Hello. I like her hair braids. What the fuck is with that?
We'll wait for it.
What? What? What is with the crown?
Should we join her?
No thanks. What? Cool JoJo pose.
Sorry. I was just messing with you.
What the fuck is with this bitch?
I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
What the fuck is with her?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play monochrome all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide.
Wait, you see the rock star mode.
What about my face?
What is with her
The
voice?
face. People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Why does she sound so unenthused?
Isn't the first time I've seen you.
Yeah, this one I don't know.
That's right.
Or they want to do this all together.
And you were
Okay, there's two things that are different between her
You have a
And Mukuro.
and Mikuru. One, she has freckles.
That's what I was gonna say. She has
Two,
freckles.
her tits are too big.
Right. Yeah, her boobs are way too big.
She has double D's.
then what you told me in the main.
That's why those two didn't work.
How the hell?
See, she has freckles.
Yeah.
But in her profile picture, she doesn't have freckles.
Right. Well, I mean, on a magazine, you would just think, makeup.
No, it's actually Junko on the magazines.
Oh.
That's not her. That's not her.
Right, that's
why.
Mukuro.
Right. That's why she said, "Oh, they just photoshopped my pictures."
Right, which you would think, because they do that.
Right, because she has freckles on, and her tits are smaller.
Right, so you would
So
think
they're
Photoshop makes her boobs bigger and
hides the
removes her freckles.
But
yeah,
here, you
that's
don't see
totally
it.
believable.
Right.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
I love her voice
That
actress.
explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the body exists. Not even if
She's right.
Twins.
It's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So
Shut the fuck up.
Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin.
They must be like,
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
what the fuck? What the fuck is happening, James?
Sisters, aka the ultimate despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
What is up with her?
But if you're twins, why do you...
They must be the type of twins that they're not identical,
No.
they're, what are those called? Fraternal twins.
Maybe it's moving me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over. Just make it look like the answer you really want. Shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
the fuck?
If she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister.
The reason's deeper and darker than the ocean.
Well, I suppose I.
What?
This is my other favorite one.
What the fuck is happening?
Game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate.
I like this one.
Keep an eye
But
on.
That's Parasol.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Fitzgerald?
Looking at the situation,
Yeah, I can hear it.
It would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Aww.
To run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Wait, what?
So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me.
Wait, so Mukuro wasn't the one that joined the mercenaries?
No, she was. But remember, she ran off for 6 months.
Oh yeah.
Left her by herself
Students seemed like
because her parents died.
Oh.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what they call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was
Well then.
clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
She had no social skills.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
Right, they're very yin and yang.
Right.
Why you switched identities? Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
Damn.
Your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
What? What the fuck? This one's kind of creepy.
So, I changed things just
There's like 3 more.
to use Mukuro.
3 more? How many personalities does this bitch have?
Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's gonna use me. Misunderstandings. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Yeah, she despises her own birth.
Wow.
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way. You just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
This is my favorite one.
What the fuck?
I like her mushrooms.
What is it with the mushrooms?
How could I not be sad? That's what gets me so excited. Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
Just let it keep spinning.
Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so.
My question exactly, man. What is up with this bitch?
You must have felt that despair. To be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else. She must have been feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her.
super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish.
Mm.
Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So, I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic,
She is a model.
hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No.
Wow.
If there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble.
Noble blood. Mm-hmm.
Don't you mean that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
He's about to jump over that fucking sand and punch her right
Right.
in the fucking face.
You still haven't figured that part out. Man, you guys are so
This is the Monokuma personality.
solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are.
Are you talking about memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer. So on the next one, maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start voting.
Damn straight. That's exactly.
Damn straight.
We'll have
Huh.
Well, let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean. My God! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
At least give us a hint.
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
This bitch.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other.
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid
Wow.
of you to even ask. I apologize.
That's some fucking versatility.
Manners.
She's a wonderful woman.
She's the ultimate voice actress.
Let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it? Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Human connections.
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the result. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it.
Well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Oh,